sports. Normally, high school baseball regional finals are played on Friday, but due to graduations, we have a high-stakes baseball game today with a trip to state on the line. Division II regional championship game in Bowling Green, Wapakoneta taking on Ontario. After falling down 2-0 in the first, the Redskins tie it in the third. Wyatt Moyler puts a charge into this shot to left, past the fielder, driving home Don Goods from second base. That knots this game at 2 apiece. We're tied at 3s in the fifth. Mitch Apple grounds one to the infield. The shortstop is indecisive. Apple beats the throw. Goods scores again. The Skins have their first lead up 4-3, and then they add on. The very next pitch goes wild. Moyler comes diving home from third. Wapakoneta finds themselves up 5-3. Bottom of the frame, Goods is pitching in relief. He strikes out the final 2 batters of a 1-2-3 inning, and then in the 6th, he does it again. Another 2 Ks to end the frame. Goods is better than good today, sitting down 8 in a row. He's out of the game after walking a pair in the 7th, and Ontario takes advantage. They get a run on a wild pitch and score 2 in the bottom of the final frame, forcing extra innings, but Wapak gets the momentum back in the top of the 8th. Moyler draws a walk. CJ Rezer scores. The Skins score 4 straight runs on bases loaded walks, and then AJ Campos adds on, legging out the infield single and scoring Apple. Wapakoneta scores 6 runs in the 8th, and after a pair of Manny Voorhees strikeouts in the bottom half, the grounder goes to Gage Schenk. Quick toss to Apple, and that's the ball game. Wapak wins 11-5 in 8 innings, a wild extra inning since the Redskins to state for the first time since 2012.
We had to take on just to make sure they threw a strike, and then they couldn't throw once. So we took again, and then it just kind of built, and the guys fed off of it.
You know, it's just take it every pitch, take it one step at a time, take a breath, recalculate, and do it again. Just keep doing it, and inch your way. All right, I'm going to throw this pitch for a strike. I'm going to make this play for our side, you know, and then climb the ladder, just keep climbing it. So that's what we did.
I came in the dugout after that, and I said, hey, we got to get one run at a time, one batter at a time, one pitch at a time. We couldn't overthink things. We couldn't let ourselves get down because they did have so much momentum, and they were going to have that momentum, but we took it back right away.
Wapakoneta will play Circleville in the state semifinals Friday at 4 in Columbus. To the majors, the Indians try to even their series against the defending World Series champs. The Tribe in trouble in the bottom of the 9th, but Yonder Alonso starts the rally. He rips an RBI single to bring the Indians within 4. 2 batters later, Jason Kipnis follows suit, scoring a run with his single. And now Eric Gonzalez has runners on the corners. He smacks one to left. Indians only down by 2. And here comes the 2-out rally. Top of the order, Francisco Lindor goes to left field. Kipnis will score. Tribe only down by 1, and then Dr. Smooth goes ahead and sends this one into extras. Michael Brantley tying the game at 8 apiece. The Indians score 5 runs in the 9th. We go to the 13th. Indians down 1, but Alonso answers again. His 11th of the year keeps this game alive, tied at 9-all, and in the 14th, the 9-hitter decides to end it. Greg Allen rips his first home run of the season to give the Indians a walk-off 10-9 win. The Tigers lost to the White Sox for the first time all season yesterday. Second inning, no score with 2 ducks on the pond. Grayson Griner lines one to the wall on left field. Victor Martinez scores. Tigers draw first blood. It's a tie game in the 5th, but Dixon Machado changes that, going right up the middle for a single. Jacoby Jones will come home from second. 2-1 Tigers, and 2 batters later, Nick Castellanos yanks one to left field for an RBI single. Griner is the one who touches the dish. Tigers win 3-2. As for the Reds, they look to take their series against the Rockies. In the top of the 1st, Scooter Gennett is going to connect, driving one down the line to left. Joey Votto will score, but that's about it from the Redlegs. They tack on one more in the 9th, but fall 8-2. With all the baseball out of our system, when we come back, it's every sports fan's favorite 2 words, Game 7. I'll have the action from the Cavaliers' big game at the Garden right after this quick timeout. Well, it all comes down to this. A trip to the finals on the line as the Cavaliers travel to Boston to take on the Celtics. LeBron James and the boys are without Kevin Love for this big Game 7. First quarter, the King driving into the paint, fighting through contact as he gets the and one. The Cavs take a 16-15 lead after the free throw. In the second, we have a J.R. Smith appearance. LeBron finding him in the corner. The Cavs down 4 at the break. In the third, it's a similar play, but this time LeBron feeds Jeff Green. Cavs taking a 2-point lead, and the King was being generous tonight. Spinning and going to Tristan Thompson. 8 straight points give the Cavs a 55-51 advantage. They lead after 3. In the fourth quarter, LeBron takes over. The bank is open in Boston for James. Cavs up 4, and the King shows why he's the greatest player in the world. With Marcus Morris hanging on him, LeBron finishes the play. The Akron Hammer scores 35, grabs 15 boards, and deals out 9 assists. 8 straight finals for James. Cavs win 87-79. Switching gears to the greatest spectacle in racing, the 102nd running of the Indy 500. Starting on lap 47, the first caution is brought out as the defending champ Takuma Sato runs up into James Davison. The day is done for both cars as Davison hits the outside wall and Sato comes to a rest. Lap 68, Danica Patrick in some trouble. Her driving career ends after getting loose in turn 2 and smacking into the wall. Patrick finishing 30th, the worst finish in her career. And then with 5 laps to go, race leader Stefan Wilson and second place driver Jack Harvey both have to pit. That allows Will Power to move up from 3rd to 1st with 4 laps to go. And the Australian holds on. Will Power becomes the 72nd driver and first Aussie to win the Indy 500. And of course, dousing himself in milk after victory. And Kyle Busch won the Coca-Cola 600.
So with the Cavs, are we going to be seeing another Cavs versus Warriors thing going in?
I honestly believe so. Houston without Chris Paul, we'll see, but we will find out tomorrow when that game is played, obviously.
All right, perfect. Thanks, John. We'll wrap things up after the break.